You're on?
Yeah.
Okay. The question is a simple question. What's the difference between acting on the stage, professional acting on the stage in the theater, and acting in life? In both cases, we have real people in a real situation. What's the difference? Is there a difference? So, if you ask Shakespeare, he will tell you no. He says the whole world is a stage, and every character has their entrances and exits. All the experts of acting will tell you that really there isn't much of a difference except for one, and that is your awareness. When you act on the stage, if I'm doing Hamlet on the stage, I know I am me doing Hamlet, I'm an actor. But when we act in our life, we don't think we're acting, we just think we're living our life. But the rules of our acting is the same as acting on the stage. So why not perfect the rules of my acting like I would be if I were a professional actor? Because at the end of the day, I play me. I am the main role in my life, and that is for every one of us. And I better play the best role that I can. Why do any less than that? This is my life. I want the best of it. I want the best of me to come in every moment. That is the meaning of playing the best role of me that I can in every given moment. So I will need to use, of course, some awareness, but I will need to ask some questions, and I'm going to go over the 9 questions of Uta Hagen. So you don't think I invented it? I was a very well-known American acting teacher. She was born in Germany, but immigrated to the United States, and many of the big actors went under her hands in terms of learning how to act, how to make your acting not just alive and thriving, but also real. And that's what we're doing today. So, question number one is, who am I? I need to really investigate for myself. Who am I? Just like if I were going to play Hamlet on the stage, I better know who this guy is. So I do Hamlet, not me. I will be the best actor that does Hamlet. But I need to know who Hamlet is. So who am I? Like anything that you can think about who am I? Like what are my characteristics? What do I love? What do I hate? What kind of people I hang out with? What are my conflicts, etc., etc. That's who am I. And then next question number two would be time. What is the time? I need to know the time. In the theater, I need to know exactly always what the time is in the play, in the scene. In life, I should also, but not just time like your watch. Time is like, what time of my life is this? Is this a time of change in my life? Is this a time of 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 a moment in my life that I feel that I'm good for nothing, and nothing works out for me? That's more deeper. What's the time? Question number three is, where am I? Where am I? I need to know. I need to be familiar with the scene, with the place where I am, because different places dictate different behaviors. If I'm in my private room, I will do things that I wouldn't do in public. So I need to know, where am I exactly. Next question four is, what surrounds me? What surrounds me? What is, situations, people, whatever is around me, because whatever is around me influences me at any given moment. So I need to be very fully aware of what surrounds me. Number five is, what are my circumstances? Circumstances beyond physical things. What are my circumstances? Oh, the police just stopped me for DUI or something like that. That's a completely different circumstance than any other time. My wife just told me that she's thinking of leaving me, or she told me, "I love you so much." These are my circumstances that will influence greatly what I'm doing. Number six is my relationships. What are my relationships? I need to investigate and ask myself, what are relationships? Which are important relationships? Which are not so important. On the stage, you would need to know that, but in life, all the more. What kind of relationships do I make? What kind of people do I make a point to have a relationship with? And what other people I don't? And which I consider to be a very important relationship or otherwise. Number seven is um, objective. Objective. What am I trying to accomplish? What is my objective? Imagine an actor on the stage who's just standing there, doesn't know what he's doing. That would be the most boring, idiotic kind of acting. You need to know what you're doing right now in this place with the character that I verify to myself that I am. What am I trying to accomplish? What is my goal? What is my calling? Is even a deeper way of looking at it. There's a calling for me at any given moment of my life and through my life in general. Am I true to myself by doing now in this moment the calling that I believe that I have in this moment connects, is part of the big calling that I have for my life. Next thing, once I know what is my objective that I'm trying to accomplish, then comes the obvious question, and that's what stands in my way. In anything in this world, if I'm trying to accomplish something, there's going to be obstacles. There are going to be things that get in my way that will interrupt me or stop me from trying to of complete succeeding in accomplishing my goal. Once I know that, comes number nine, and that is, what do I do to get what I want in spite of what stands in my way? I know what I want to accomplish. I know who am I that is trying to accomplish something. I know what stands in my way. There's always all kinds of obstacles. But now I'm getting in gear. I'm actually going into acting and I'm going to find a way to accomplish what I want in spite of what stands in my way and not do the awful thing of giving up because something standing in my way. This creates a situation a person is completely stuck and not accomplishing anything. No, I know what I want to accomplish. I know what stands in my way. And now I have a way to go and actually get it done. If I can be aware of this, I should be actually aware of it in any moment of life. Imagine this, when you go on a first date, you're 18 years old and you go on a first date, you would think of all of these things, whether you were aware of the fact that you think of it or not. All of these things you will think because this is very important. You want to make a big impression. So you will be very well aware of yourself and maybe even rehearse a few times. But most of the time, for most of us, during most moments of our lives, we just go about living and we're not thinking, what am I trying to accomplish here? We have no sharp self-awareness. So we just do things. And so many times we will do things that we don't even want to do. Why? Because something in the moment happens, some kind of an emotion, and it will take over my actions. But if I have good awareness of all of the questions, I'm not likely to veer away. I will do the best that I can at any given moment to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. This is key for all of us, whatever it is. It's a relationship, it's profession, career, whatever it is. For me to be the best actor that I can be, so that I can bring the best of me to my reality. It's not a competition with anybody else. It's forcing myself to bring the best of me. Why should I live at any given moment of my life when I'm awake? When I'm asleep, I can't control anything. When I'm awake, Why should I be any less than the best that I can be at that moment? And how many times do we catch ourselves doing so much less than what we can do? You know, just feeling lazy and doing nothing. Terrible. A moment that is wasted forever. Let's try to bring this, practice it over and over. If you're a good actor, you will practice many times before you get on the stage. In life, we don't have that opportunity to practice, but we'll practice in our life already by applying this to every given moment of my life. The more I'll do it, the better I'll get at it, and then will become second nature. And every moment that I'm alive and aware of myself, I will do the best me that I can. Life would be so much better.